Hello everybody, in this video we'll be discussing Market Cipher B, and in this case we're going to be using the money flow and discussing that and how to use it really. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Starting off with the 1 hour time frame, and what we're going to be looking at is the bottom indicator right here. Normally it's all combined into one in Market Cipher B. But for simplicity's sake, I kind of separated it out and made it into a separate window just to be looking at. Money flow is, as described by CryptoFace, is looking at money coming in and out of an asset. It can be best described as watering a plant, I guess. When you add money into something, it tends to grow. And when you don't water something, or I guess take water out in this case, it tends to die down and kind of shrink, or in this case, price will go down. And so on the bottom here, our green represents a positive money flow over the zero structure, and our red represents a negative money flow and money coming out of the asset. And so as you can see here, as price is increasing, we can see money flow is coming up from the bottom here and going into the green. Just a way of looking at it, it's similar to a momentum wave in a way, but it's the, I'd say more the volume coming into an asset. Compared to as a momentum wave is more of the strength in a way of the asset. And so with this, you can see as money flow is coming down, our price kind of comes down. As money flow is increasing, our price kind of goes up. As it's decreasing, price is going down. And so that's kind of the basics to it. And with money flow, I like to use it as a second confirmation. And a thing I look for when I am identifying divergences. Remember, divergences is a difference in price and what your indicator is doing. And so an example here, we see price is making higher highs as our momentum is making lower lows. And so that's the first thing you look for. Next thing you want to look for extra confirmation is if money flow is kind of doing the same thing. And in this case it is. With money flow now too, you can look at just the momentum waves for a divergence, but a money flow adds power to it. And so money flow can be looked at as like a support or a second confirmation that you can use to identify if the move is going to be strong or not. Another good example is with divergences in this case. Let's try to look for another divergence. I guess right here would be a bad example, but you can see we did have a regular divergence on our momentum waves. However, money flow wasn't diverging. Therefore, it wasn't as a powerful move. Now, could you still profited from this move? Yes. But it becomes more of a trade to take when momentum and money flow are kind of showing the same thing in a way. And so with money flow now too, if you can't see a clear divergence in money flow on an asset, but you can see the divergence clearly on the momentum wave, what I like to do is look at lower time frames. And in this case, what I like to do on the 1 hour in this case is look at a time frame that has 10 different candles in it. And so in this case, it'd be the 6 minute I'd look for. And how I got that is taking the total time in 1 hour, which is 60 minutes, dividing it by 10, and therefore going down to the 6 minute time frame to look at it. And so in this example, let's look at this bullish divergence. And we're going to be looking at momentum waves and kind of the money flow. But in this case, we're going to be looking at the money flow. And so with this, I'm going to zoom over and kind of zoom out a little bit more. And so let me move my screen over here more. And so as you can see here, you can see money flow is coming down on this lower time frame. I guess the best way to describe when looking at lower time frames compared to higher time frames of the money flow is kind of the resolution. You can see it more clearly because there's more candles that you are looking at. And so in the last parts of the video, we were looking at bearish divergences. Now let's look at bullish divergences. And so with a bullish divergence, you want to see price making lower lows as momentum is making higher highs. And so right here, you can see that price is making lower lows. This is kind of a more trickier one, but we can see here that our momentum is coming up over time, along with our money flow is clearly coming up over time too. With this, we can go to the 6 minute and kind of look at it again. Let me delete this one from our last example, but we're gonna zoom over more, zoom out a little bit, and we're gonna keep on scrolling. Here we go. So here you can see that money flow is increasing. And so you're seeing this and kind of this too. So this is a good thing. Extra confirmation, therefore it can be a good trade. And after this, price did go up. So it was a good trade. Now to kind of reiterate and kind of go through what we talked about in this video, money flow can be best described as literally money coming in and out of an asset. And so typically when you have money coming into an asset, it tends to increase in value. And when you have money leaving the asset, price tends to go down. And so with money flow, you can use it as a secondary confirmation to momentum waves. Along with this, you want to see money flow kind of increasing or decreasing depending on the divergence along with the momentum wave to add extra confirmation. Now remember, if you can't really see it too well, remember to go down to the lower time frames. In this case, on the 1 hour, we went down to the 6 minute and you could see it much more clearly. Same as if you use the 2 hour, I'd use the 12 minute, the 4 hour, I use the 24 minute, and so on and so forth. Again, if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Along with, I'll be leaving a link to a free Discord in the description, along with Cipher, the indicator I'm using here, in the description as well. Thanks. Bye.